This is Mike Regan with Transact's 2-minute warning for the week of August 1st. I have a real easy question for you. How is your vision? As we start this 2-minute warning, I have a direct question for you. How important is your career? Now, some of you may be saying, are you kidding me? It's like really important. But over the years, I've given enough talks about career-oriented subjects to know that while people say it's really important, they aren't necessarily doing the things or asking the kinds of questions they need to ask to get the career that they say they want to have. Now, where am I going with all this? Last week, I took a little mini road trip so I could check off some items on my bucket list. And one of the items that was at the top of that bucket list was to go and see Mount Rushmore. It's fantastic. Now, while I was there, I spent a couple of hours listening to the park rangers talk about how this monument came into existence. 1923, a gentleman, Doane Robinson, had a vision. And that vision said, we want to carve sculptors in the Black Hills of South Dakota. Now, when he introduced that vision, people laughed, said it couldn't be done. But in 1927, he commissioned Gutzon Borglum, who along with his son completed that monument in 1941. Now, folks, the reason that struck me was because when I thought about what it took to get Mount Rushmore going, it started with a vision. So when I ask you, how important is your career? Here's a question that I have for you. What is the vision that you have for your career? As I mentioned, I've given a ton of talks on this topic, and I know when I ask that question, sometimes I see the audience and they look like they're a deer in headlights because they've never given themselves permission to create the kind of vision they need to have that will allow them to access the resources to do the things they want to do. Now, the Bible says, without a vision, the people perish. And that's why one of the things I want to direct you to do is to take a look at what we have available for you at Transact.com. We've got presentations about getting career insurance. We've got on-the-record interviews with people like Ken Blanchard and Ron Jensen and Harvey McKay. And we make that available to you because we want to see you have a great career. Whether you're a millennial or you're near the finish line, it doesn't make any difference. A great career will lead to the kind of satisfaction that will result in happier, more productive people. And at Transact, that's what we're all about. We are on your team, we're here to help, and we are passionate about seeing you be successful. Thanks for your time.